Well, you know what? Today we are going to talk about locations. Here we are. Well, first of all, a little about vocabulary. I think that there's no problem about it because I know that you manage it pretty well. But well, as a question, I don't know if you have any doubt about any of these vocabulary exponents.
Let me see. I think the credenza, I have no idea what it is, and the deck chair.
Well, a credenza, it's a piece of furniture that it's going to be in an office, and it's special for documents. It's a very beautiful piece of clothing, of furniture, and yes, it's for an office. So elegant.
Okay.
A deck, yes.
The deck chair is the next one.
The deck chair, it's a special chair that you are going to have in a ship, for example, or in a swimming pool, or laying down on the under the.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, all right. So what about a beanbag chair?
Hello.
Oh, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Suji, hello. Hello, Suji, can you listen to me? Hello. Suji, can you listen to me? Hello, Suji, can you listen to me? Hi. Hi, Suji. Hello.
Hi, teacher. Now I listen to you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. You know what? Here at home, well, it is raining cats and dogs. And so I am having some problems with the internet signal. So I haven't been able to be at 100% in the class because of that situation. But I'm trying to be attentive.
Okay.
All right. So we were talking about these vocabulary exponents.
Yes.
Yes, and you were talking to me about the deck chair that you understood what it is.
Yes.
All right.
I already know.
Excellent. Now, so do me a favor. I would like you to make a description of the house that you would like to have. So maybe that you would like to use some of these pieces of furniture in your house, or maybe it may not. Could you describe your dream house?
My dream house. First of all, I want to have a house with a room for each member of my family, because now I have to share with my children. And so I would love to have a very big house. And I would like to have a big bed, and it doesn't matter if I don't have a swimming pool, so I won't be needing the deck chair. I would like to have a bench in the garden and bookcases, because I love to read.
Hey, that sounds beautiful. That sounds really great.
Thanks.
Okay, so tell me, do you live in a house or in an apartment?
I live in a small house.
You told me that you live in Los Cabos, but you know what?
Yes.
Once upon a time, I went to Jalapa. I could see that the weather and the climate will affect to the houses, to the materials they are built of, and it affects also on the way they are. So I don't know if it happens also in Los Cabos.
Well, I have seen the house buildings in other cities, and they are made with the traditional red bricks. And here in Los Cabos, the houses are built using the gray blocks. This is because we have hurricanes almost 2 or 3 times a year. So the gray bricks are supposed to give more support to the buildings. Even so, in the last tropical storm, we had a building fall, and well, there
Hello, Suji.
welcome back.
Hello. I'm so sorry. As I told you before, I am having some problems with the internet connection. Here it is raining so heavily. But anyway, I'm here. All right.
Okay.
Yes, and you know what? It was very interesting to me what you were saying about the way the houses are built because of the weather. And so, yes, you're right. Well, you know what? I listened to you till the moment that you said that the last hurricane there was, a house or a building crumbled.
Crumble. Is that the word to
Yeah,
say that the whole building fall?
yeah. Here the word is crumble. Crumbled.
Crumble, like the crumbled eggs.
Like it fall down. Yeah, no, that's scrambled. This,
Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember.
yeah, it means that something is a building or a house is falling down.
Okay. So yeah, the whole building crumbled, and there were a lot of people missing.
It was well, I don't know, but these things are really sad. They are unexpected. Of course, nobody knew that they could happen. And well, they are so unpredictable.
Yes, unfortunately, they're unpredictable.
Yeah, right. Well, okay. Now let's go to another part of the class. Here you are. Ta-da! Look at this. This is a kitchen. Of course, you know that it is a kitchen. But look
Yeah.
at this. I want you, first of all, to pretend that you are a salesperson. So your task is to sell that kitchen to me. You have to describe it to me, and you have also um, to write that I want that kitchen.
Mm, okay.
You have to convince me to buy it.
That's a difficult, teacher.
I know you can do it.
Okay, first we have a very nice kitchen with a lot of white wood shelves, so you can store all the stuff you need. And we have a beautiful metallic fridge which match perfectly with the stove. And we have how do you call the metallic thing in between the shelves on the wall? Creo que para mí sería una campana.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it called bell?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. But you know what? I like it, but I don't think that I could buy it because, in fact, I guess that it is really expensive, isn't it?
Oh, well, but look at this. All the floor in the entire place is made of original and traditional wood. So you're going to have a lot to subjects to talk about with your friends, and you have a nice space to receive your guests. And there's a central bar where you can invite them some breakfast or something.
It sounds nice, but you know what? I'm afraid that I wouldn't be able to clean that beautiful floor. What would it happen if a pork chop falls down so greasy and it stains the floor? So I don't think I could be able to clean it.
I agree.
You said
I'm not
yes.
a good seller.
Neither do I. Yeah, all right.
I agree. I'd rather have the other kind of floor.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much. Don't worry about it. It was a joke, but it was okay. You really convinced me. All right. Now, let's go to another task. And here you are. You know what? I am going to have a party at home, but I'm very worried because in the weather forecast, it was mentioned that we are going to have some weather as rainy as we have now. And so I don't think that I could do any other activity with my family in the garden. So I consider that I should do my party in the living room. But I don't know what to do.
Okay, I would recommend to you to have some of the board games. Here in my family, we used to have a lot of them, so we can share quality time with all the family members. And you don't need to be in an open space. Other thing, you can make like a little buffet, having some different kind of snacks, and then you can share with them.
Sounds good. But you know what? I have, well, some very mischievous nephews. And so I don't know what I could do with those children because they are really unquiet. Mm, I am afraid that they could be jumping on my sofa, or maybe they could be, I don't know, playing with my lamp. What do you suggest for those children?
I have two of those kind of children. And yes, I assure you they are going to be jumping around.
Yeah. I told
Okay.
Yeah.
What I will suggest to you is to keep the windows closed, and then you can put a kind of a blanket over the couch, the sofas. And yeah, I will remove that lamp from that corner.
Yeah, because you know what? I think that they should also learn that if they fall down from the window, they don't know how to fly, so it could be tremendous for all the family. So yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's close that window. All right. Thank you very much. And what kind of movies do you suggest I should have in order that everybody could be, I don't know, amongst?
Well, having children at home, I think Disney movies will never fail. I used to watch very much the kind of movies of horror or the criminals and all that stuff. And then when I became a mother, I had to change my movies style in order to keep them quiet or interested in topics for children.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? That's the most difficult part, to get children interested in something, because they are very quiet and they are attentive for 5 minutes, and later on they are bored and they keep on doing many different things, many dangerous things also. All right.
Trying to break something.
Yeah, that's it. So I don't know. Maybe I was thinking about to scare them so that they could prefer to be under the sofa, but I don't think it could be a very easy task. So yes, you're right. Something lighter for them. All right. Okay, so look at this. I have another favor for you to do me. And look at this beautiful bedroom set. It's nice. I really like it. Well, the moment I saw it, I decided to buy it. And so I'm going to buy it for my beautiful baby, for my little son, who is actually he's studying in the university. He's 24 years old. So, what do you think? Is it accurate for my little bitty boy?
If he's 21 years old, I think the play area, the playground is going to be a little small for him, but it is actually a great bedroom for kids. I will remove the sign of no girls allowed because I have boy and girl. You see, I'm thinking like a mother, not like a seller.
That's it. Yeah, my 24 years old, as he's in the university, I guess that he would be very amused and very pleased to bring all his friends to his bedroom and to play with them, I guess. So, what do you think about it?
They definitely can have fun in a place like that, but like I said, I think it's a very small playing area for them, and they will prefer to have another kind of fun devices.
It could be, yes. So, what do you think? Do you recommend buying this bedroom set for my son?
No, I don't think so. That's not a good decision. It could be if you will have a son a little younger.
Kind of like 18 years old?
No, like 5 to 10 years old.
That's not a big difference. All right. So yes, you're right. I may consider that for twice. I think that it wouldn't be a very good selection. All right. So look at this. Finally, I want you to do me a favor. You know what? This is my house, and I have to be out of the country for 3 weeks. So I don't think I could be able to take care of my house. So could you help me doing that? Of course, you can bring anybody that you would like in order that you not to be alone. You can bring your family, your friends. You can do a party. You can do a barbecue or whatever you may like. All right. So could you do that favor to me?
Sorry, I didn't hear what the favor is.
The favor is that I am going to be out of the country for 3 weeks, so I won't be able to take care of my house. So could you take care of my house for me?
Yes, of course.
So you can bring whoever you may like. You can bring your family, your friends, your relatives, and even if you want to do a party, or if you want to do a barbecue, whatever you may like, it's okay. I agree.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm not a party person, but I'm pretty sure my children will be very excited to be in that beautiful swimming pool.
That's great. So look at this. I would like you to be right on plan for what you are going to do, who you are going to invite, what would you eat, whatever you may like to do. All right, let's write it in the chat. But guess what?
Okay.
The task is, seems to be very easy, not complicated. But remember that you are a C1 level. So you are supposed to be using as many grammar resources, as many vocabulary exponents as you can have. So try to use them, all right?
Okay. But I have to write it.
Yes, please, so that we can check grammar and spelling. Sometimes whenever we
Okay.
speak, it's a little complicated to be checking grammar because if I am marking every single error or mistake that I find, you may lose fluency. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
whenever you speak, we don't mark any mistakes.
Great. Then I'm going to write it right now.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, Suji. Are you writing your idea? Que descanses, mi niña. All right, pretty good. Thank you very much, Suji. All right, so look at this. It is very good. It's a very good task. I could see just some slight mistakes that I'm going to mark. So, thank you. It will be a pleasure to me to help you taking care of your house. As I said, I'm not a party person, but I will definitely give that swimming pool a try and make sure that you enjoy it a lot. Seems here
It seems.
it seems like they will finally get a vacation season in such a beautiful place like it. They have too many family members because remember they are countable.
Yes.
And here, but I'm going to make all the arrangements to maintain your house in great condition. Don't worry about the barbecues. I'm not good at cooking.
Okay.
So as I told you before, they are so little mistakes, but I don't think that they are so a big problem. Really, very good. All right. So look at this. Obviously, this is not my house. If I had a house like this, I will definitely be very busy to be cleaning it. It is so big. But well, I would like to have if I had bought a house like this, I would have had a lot of money, of course.
Yes.
Look at this. Let's do some suppositions. We are going to be something in the past. We are going to use the third for this conditional. But I don't know if you remember that unit where we were working about emphasis with inverted conditional. So, for example, let's suppose that I bought this beautiful house, but nowadays I regret about that because it is so expensive, because it is so difficult to clean, because I don't have time for using the swimming pool. So I could say, for example, had I known that the swimming pool would be so difficult to maintain, I wouldn't have bought it. Okay, something like this. We are going to show buyer's remorse.
Okay. Buyer's remorse.
Yeah, something that I regret. I said, no, my goodness, why did I do it? Or,
Okay.
for example, whenever I bought that exercise apparatus, kind of like a little gym, and I
Mm-hmm.
never use it. So it was just collecting dust. So had I known it would have been just collecting dust, I wouldn't have bought it.
And we don't use the
But you?
if we don't we use the if word as a condition?
Oh, yes, yes, we are going to do it. But we are going to use it in a very light way. For example, I wouldn't, instead of saying I wouldn't have bought it, they pronounce I wouldn't have bought it.
I couldn't have. Okay.
Yeah, so why don't you tell me something about buyer remorse, something that you bought and you regret of buying it?
Mm, I remember that I bought a huge speaker to play my music in some of my grammar classes, and it was a very expensive speaker. But when the first time I used it, the sound was not loud enough. And yes, if I couldn't know that it didn't sound as loud as I needed, I couldn't get it.
Excellent. That's a very good example. You can say, if you want to stress it, if you have to show emphasis, you could say, had I known that it wouldn't sound as loud, I wouldn't have bought it.
I
Had I
couldn't.
known.
Okay. Had I known.
Okay, could you give me any other example?
Another example. Mm, like I asked my mother for a pair of high heels for my last birthday, and she got me the highest heel. And then when I tried them, they were very uncomfortable to walk in. Had I known they would be so uncomfortable, I couldn't have asked for them.
Wow, excellent. Hey, that was a very good example. Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
That's great. All right. And you know what? Something like that happened to me in a different way because last week, yes,
Mm-hmm.
last week, I went to the open air market and I saw that the kilo of lemon was extremely cheap. So I was so happy that I bought 2 kilos. I didn't know what I could do with 2 kilos. No, I said, of course, lemon water daily, and of course, lemon pie and everything with lemon.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so happy to come back home with my 2 kilos of lemon. And when I opened the refrigerator door, I found 2 kilos of lemon.
Oops.
Because my son-in-law went to the open air market also. He also saw the bargain and he bought 2 kilos. So I didn't know what to do with 4 kilos of lemon. Had I known that we were going to have many lemons, I wouldn't have bought them, of course. But you know what?
Yes.
It was so funny. So I was giving lemon to my family up so that they could use it. And I was preparing lemon fresh water, lemon pie, lemon gelatin, and it was nice.
Lemon ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Lemon ice cream, everything. And even, you know what? We prepared lemon yogurt.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah, it was so delicious, but I don't know how my daughter prepared it because of course if you add lemon to milk, it is not going to be in the original way. But I don't
Yes.
know how she did it, but it was good. All right. Okay.
Uh,
So now we are going to use the third conditional, but in the normal way. Okay.
okay.
That you went vacation and not everything that you had in your vacation went well. Some of the things went wrong. And so you are going to talk to me about your experience, okay? You are going to write about uh, something that you didn't like, okay?
I didn't hear you.
Uh,
I am supposed to speak to you about the things that I didn't like in my vacations. In my vacations, using
yeah,
the third conditional.
yeah. Let's, for example, if I had bought my tickets in a tourist agent, they would have been cheaper, or I hadn't taken that train, I wouldn't have lost my luggage. I don't know, anything that you'd like to say, all right?
Okay. On my last Christmas holidays, I planned to have a trip with my kids to Mazatlan, and I saved money for paying my tickets, but I didn't save money enough to pay my expenses being there. So if I thought I thought that place would be cheaper than the prices in Cabo, but it wasn't. So if I had known that the prices were very similar, I would save more money for that occasion.
Hey, that's great. That was a very good example. Excellent. And you know what? I went, time ago, I went to La Gloria. It is next to Tolantongo in Hidalgo. But
Mhm.
I didn't know that it was located. I didn't know that it was located in a mountain, but the tourist place was in a river. But you had to go down at least for 10 minutes walking to go to the river. And I was taking lots of luggage because I thought, as a mommy, we think that we need some blankets, that we need sweaters, that we need many things, no, dishes, and
Yes, of
so I was carrying lots of luggage. And so, of course, my son-in-law and my son helped me. But if I had known that I had to carry a lot and that I wouldn't need them, and I wouldn't need all of those things, I wouldn't have taken so many things to me with me that trip. Now I know that it
right.
is not good to do it. So if you go to La Gloria or to Tolantongo, don't take so many things. Don't carry so much luggage because it is not comfortable.
Okay. I will pack only the relevant things that I will use.
Yeah, that's it. Guess what? I took also some soap, some dishwashers, and my favorite dishes. I took also a cushion because I thought that it could be uncomfortable. And I took also lots of towels because I thought that we were going to need them. And of course, it was so hot, the weather was so hot that I didn't need any towel. And so, yes, I guess that I didn't plan it. If I had known that I would need it, I wouldn't need it. I wouldn't have taken everything.
And your luggage.
Yeah. So why don't you talk to me about any situation that now you know that was not the best way to eat? For example, like I told you before about the lugash.
Mm, I haven't traveled a lot, but I have another kind of experience for regretting memories. I remember in my early stages of pregnancy, as a beginner, as a mommy, I wanted to have to buy everything related to babies, and I got a lot of stuff that I never used. For example, I got um, a kind of trash can special for diapers, and it was a simple and regular trash can like any other. The only one difference was that you didn't have to touch the plastic bag inside to remove it, but it was exactly the same function that the other trash cans we could have in the half price. So if I couldn't know that expensive, very very expensive trash can could be doing the same as the regular trash cans, I couldn't get it.
Hey, that was a very good experience, and yes, you're right. Times for us it is so. We create necessity. We guess that it is good, that that's relevant, and that it is going to be extremely useful for us. And no, it was not.
Yes, by my second pregnancy, I decided to get back to basic.
That's it. Hey, that was a very intelligent
I
decision.
just got the stuff that I really, really knew that I be using.
Yeah, and you know what? I remember also that in my first pregnancy,
Hello,
hello, can you listen to
hello,
me?
hello.
Hi, hello, hi, hello, hello,
I'm here.
hello, Suji. Can you listen to me? Hi,
I think we're losing connection.
hello, Suji. Hello, hello, hi.
Hello, hello, teacher. I think I'm losing connection.
Hello, Suji, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, Suji, can you hear me?
Ah, bueno, me robó mi foto.